Hello, welcome to another flow-based class. Today we're going to be focused on strength. So let's go ahead and begin with a gentle warm-up. Coming into a cross-legged position, resting the hands on the knees or the thighs. As always, we will continue with or begin with 3 rounds of breath. Let's go ahead and inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Gazing over the right shoulder to release the neck. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze right. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze left. Inhale. Exhale, drop the head to one side, dropping the ear close to the shoulder, allowing the head to be heavy, to find that stretch in the neck area, that release. Good, and then inhale, upright. Exhale, dropping down to the left side. Again, just allow the head to be nice and heavy to elongate the side of the neck, creating a release. Good, inhale, center. Let's just do a few shoulder rolls just to loosen up the shoulder area, get the blood flowing. Good, let's roll the shoulders forward. Breathing. Very good. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and prepare the wrists and the hands. So let's just start with interlacing the fingers. We'll just do a few rolls with the hands, kind of creating these little figure eights as we just twist and turn the palms of the hands to loosen up the wrist. You might even feel or hear a little bit of popping. Just depends on someone's wrist. Sometimes mine pop a little bit. Let's go in the other direction. So just allowing the wrist to loosen up here. Good. Let's go ahead and stretch the wrists out as well as the forearm. Palms up and fingertips facing forward. Lean the body weight over the hands, spread the fingers, and breathe into any areas of resistance. Exhale. Let's go ahead and reverse. I always find this one to be a little more intense. So when you lean your body weight over the hands, you just want to take it easily. You don't want to just, dump all your weight down on top of the hands too quickly. One more breath. Good. From here, heel of the hand together, fingers spread. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse. One more breath. Good. Let's release. We'll go ahead and come onto all fours. Do a few more movements here. We've done this before. Fingers spread wide, and we're going to just rotate the shoulders clockwise. This also helps to prepare the wrist and the hands. And let's move in a counterclockwise position now. Just do the best to match the breath with the movement. Making your way back to center. We'll inhale. Exhale, come into an extended child's pose, resting the forehead onto the mat. Taking a few breaths in the position. Good. Inhale, coming to our kneeling position. Press the palms out, interlace the fingers. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. And exhale, release the hands, bring them down to the sides. We'll go ahead and come back onto all fours, curl the toes under, come into downward facing position. You want the hands to be shoulder width apart, the feet around hip width apart. Grounding through hands and feet, breathe here. One more breath. We're going to revisit our plank position, bringing the hands over, or the shoulders over the hands, fingers spread wide. Lift the navel, activate the legs, front body moving up to the back body. Breathe here and hold. Don't allow anything to sink. Keep the body line nice and straight. Resisting the body weight. One more breath. Good. Exhale, drop the knees gently. Pressing back, extended child's pose. A few breaths. Inhale, coming up. Downward facing exhale. Inhale, move forward into plank. Let's hold again. Lift the chin slightly. Front body lifting up toward the back body. Plank activates whole total body strength. Breathing. One more breath. Exhale, drop the knees. And pressing back. Extended child's pose. Taking a few breaths to rest. Inhale, coming up. Back into downward facing. And shift forward into plank once again. Resist the body weight. Point your tailbone toward the heels. Lift the chin slightly. Breathing. Feel the strength of the body. Lift the navel. One more breath. Exhale, drop the knees, shifting back. Extended child's pose. Taking a few breaths. Inhale, coming up. We're going to go back into plank position. This time we're going to shift forward and just challenge ourselves into another variation of plank position. So inhale, pressing forward. Exhale, shifting back. Let's do 8. Press forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Drop the knees. Resting back. Extended child's pose. One more breath. Let's inhale. Come up to kneeling. Stretch the palms of the hands out. Inhale. Stretching the arms up. Good. Exhale. Release the hands. We'll go back into our plank position. Shoulders directly over hands, hands shoulder width apart. We'll do 8 rounds, pressing forward. On the balls of the feet, press forward and back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knees dropping and sitting back on the heels. Taking a few breaths. Good. From here, coming back to kneeling. Interlace the fingers, press the palms out. Inhale, stretching straight up. Elongating the waist. Inhale, exhale. Release the hands. We're going to go through our vinyasas of plank or downward facing, plank, chaturanga dandasana, upward facing, back to downward facing. So we're going to flow through 5 rounds, really connecting the breath and the movement together. So focusing on these movements together really allow us to build up our strength and stamina and really understand how these positions strengthen the body. So let's go ahead and start into downward facing position. And flowing with the breath. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. That is 1. Inhale. Exhale, lower. You can always drop the knees. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. This is 2. Keep the legs nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips. That's 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Gently drop the knees, sit back on the heels. Extending the arms, drop the forehead, taking a few breaths, rest. Inhale, coming up. Again, interlace the fingers, press the palms out. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead, stretching nice and tall. Exhale, release the hands. What we'll do next, we're going to revisit these lifts where the tops of the toes stay down on the floor. We're going to lean our shoulders and our body weight over the hands to lift the bottom up, but bring the knees to the chest. So this will activate and strengthen the upper body, arms, chest, upper back, while when we draw the knees into the chest, that will help to activate and strengthen the core. Let's go ahead and go through 5 rounds for our first set. Fingers spread nice and wide. First, I'm just going to lean my shoulders over the hands and be prepared to resist my body weight. Remember, we want the feet together, the knees drawing toward each other. Let's go ahead and begin. Inhale, lifting, knees to the chest, touching the chest. Exhale, lower softly. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, this is 3. Exhale, lower. 4. And 5. Good. Okay. We'll take a little bit of a rest. Again, interlace the fingers. Stretch them out. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale. Release the hands. We'll go on through our second set. Hands down. Lean over the arms. Remember, we really want to resist the body weight and draw the navel toward the spine. Let's begin. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the chest. This is 3. 4. 5. Good. Interlace the fingers, press them out. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Release the hands. Let's go on to our last set, third set here. Lean over the arms, spread the fingers wide. Remember, we really want to resist the body weight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Lower. 3, 2, or that's 4. Sorry, not 2, 4. And 5. Good. Interlace the fingers. Stretch the arms out. Inhale. Lifting up. Exhale. Release. Let's go ahead and come to a seated position. We're going to work on our variations of Navasana. So let's jump into it right away. First variation, knees bent, supporting the backs of the legs, chest lifting. Breathe. We'll breathe here for 5 rounds of breath. 1. Lifting the chest, navel drawing in. 2. 3. 4. 5. From here, let's cross the legs. We're going to do a little lift. So knees are going to come into the chest, hands down. Little lift up and lower. Next variation, instead of supporting, we're going to have the arms out, knees bent. 1 breath. 2. 3. 4, 5. Crossing the legs, knees into the chest. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Legs straight. We're going to support with the backs of the hands. Chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the legs, knees into the chest. Inhale, lifting up. Let's do last one. So, legs straight, arms extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Cross the legs. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering. Good. So we're going to go through another core exercise. This time we're going to lay all the way down on the back. Just gently roll down the spine. So what we're going to do here is do our best to drop the navel down toward the floor as much as we can with this lift through our pelvic floor. So we want to try our best to maintain this position here. So what we're going to do to challenge ourselves is lift the legs upright. We're going to have the arms extended overhead. And so we're going to drop the legs down. However, we do not want to arch the back. So this is what we don't want to do. Like something like this where the low back is coming off the floor and then we're coming up. So we want to keep the low back down. And the goal is to only lower the legs down as you can keep your low back down into the floor, no arching. So let's go ahead. We'll begin by doing 5 of these. Inhale, exhale, dropping down, only going down as low as you feel you can keep that position. And then inhale up, exhale. If this is the furthest you can go down without arching, just hold it there because you're going to be really working the core no matter where your edge is. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest. Take a few breaths. Let's do another round. Extend the arms overhead. Extend the legs, point the toes. It's always good to just draw the legs together as well. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the navel to the floor. Legs lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, hug the knees in. Take a few breaths. Let's do one more set. Extend the arms. Lift the legs. Quality is always better, so don't try to drop the heels close to the floor if the back really arches. Drop the navel downward toward the floor. Drop the ribs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Knees bend. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Take the backs of the knees, rock and roll. Coming up to seated position. We'll take our cross-legged position, lotus, half lotus, or cross-legged. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale. We'll finish once again with Utplutihi. So if we're in cross-legged, knees into the chest, thighs really coming in close to the torso as much as possible. Hands down. Inhale, lifting up. That's 1, up to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lowering down gently. Good. Release the legs. Come down to a resting position, lying down on our backs. Roll the thighs open. Allow the feet to also roll open. Palms facing upward. We're going to breathe 2 rounds of breath together to release any extra tension that's in the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Closing the eyes, releasing all conscious control of the breath, allowing the back body to sink into the floor, entering into relaxation. So this was the very last class of our 8-week course. I hope you found value in both working through the Ashtanga Yoga practice step by step and also integrating our theme-based flow classes, focusing on certain areas of the body or building up certain skill sets such as strength. So hopefully you found a way to integrate both areas. Again, with the flow-based classes, it's really there to just focus on these areas so we can just fine-tune certain parts of the body to help integrate a whole practice. So thanks so much for being on this journey with me. It was a pleasure to be with you every step of the way, and I hope you continue to practice and find value in the yoga practice. Thank you so much.